Here we are. Welcome to today's stream. More Humankind. Today we are entering the industrial era, finally, and hopefully catch up to the French, which are still way ahead of us. Let me see. Yeah, they are in the industrial era as well. So, maybe great times ahead. We'll see. Let's find out together. And as a first order of business, we should probably just grab more land on this continent over here. That sounds like a good plan. Well, first of all, we might actually choose our culture, probably. So let me see if there's anything we still have to do before we should switch our cultures and move into the industrial era. Nope, I don't think so. It all looks good. So, well, okay, a battle is underway, so maybe we should sort that out first. Who is attacking us? Can I see that? Who that is? It's probably rebels again, right? Which is incredibly annoying, and I can't really see any reason why they would just run into us over and over and over again. Especially since they are not even our rebels, so yeah. But what can you do? Let's do instant resolution. We didn't lose any units, which is great. Although our great swordsmen did take a bit of damage, but they should be fine. Okay. So yeah, choosing a culture for the industrial era. That might actually be a kind of difficult task, honestly. Let me see. I took some notes on the industrial era cultures. What did I want to have a look at? The Italians, the Germans, the Persians, and the Siamese. Okay. So let's start with the Persians. Which would be our, what, 5th consecutive industrial culture? Minus 25% on shared project industry cost and minus 25% on all constructibles industry cost. That does really sound good. What does their special district do? Plus money per number of trade routes. We don't have any. Plus 5 industry, plus 5 money, minus 10 stability, plus 3 money per adjacent market quarter. We don't have any of that as well. Plus 3 industry on maker's quarter. Okay, counts as a maker's quarter and counts as a market quarter and applies swift to any friendly army located on this district. Which is plus 3 movement speed, okay. And then they have musketeer guys. Stronger when attacking, fights at full combat strength even when defending against close combat attacks. That does sound good though. Okay, the others were Italians, Germans and the Siamese. So we are not going for the Austro-Hungarians. We're not going for the British. We might go for the Germans. What do they have? +3 combat strength on naval units, +3 combat strength on air units. And -20% on unit industry costs. Okay. Coking works does what? +1 industry per population, +10 pollution. Oh, that's interesting. That pollution comes into play. -10 stability, +3 industry per adjacent maker's quarter, +1 worker slot on city or outpost. Counts as a maker's quarter. +1 industry per population. Yeah, we do have... Yeah, our population is okay, I want to say, but not necessarily great. The U-boat is probably nice, but I have no idea if we'll have any oil. What about the Italians? They give +10 stability on commons quarter, +1 influence on commons quarter, and -50% on commons quarter industry cost, okay? And +1 influence per trader, +1 influence per researcher, +1 influence in general, +5 stability, and +2 influence per adjacent commons quarter. And they do have a ranged unit as well, which is a gunner, specialized in mountain warfare, and can cross cliffs. That doesn't sound too bad. So what about the CMEs? Also an industrial culture, +3 industry per district on all cities. That's pretty good, right? And the floating market. Must be placed on coastal water or lake. +1 money per population, +5 industry, -10 stability, +3 money per adjacent market quarter. We can continue our tradition as having elephants, elephant-based units, who would go from a bow on an elephant, I want to say, to a cannon to a Gatling elephant. Not too bad. I can see us going for the Gatling elephant. And wait, did I miss one? Italians, Germans, Persians, Siamese. Okay, no, I didn't. So we can either go Persians. But I don't really care that much about the money. Are there any shared project industry costs that we want to reduce? Well, that does apply to any wonders we might want to grab. Could also go with the Germans and maybe just bring war to the French. That might not be a terrible plan either. Build a fleet of U-boats and just I don't know, attack the French? Straight up? Might not be a terrible plan to still win the game. The Italians, yeah, I'm not sure about commons quarters. I'm not sure how much I'll utilize that. So +3 industry per district on all cities. Yeah, we are not really trading with anybody, and we won't be trading with anybody because it's just us and the French. So not that much we can actually do here. You know what? Let's go with Germany. We'll be more aggressive. We'll bring war to the French or anybody else for that matter. And +3 combat strength on naval units and +3 combat strength on air units. Minus 20% on unit industry costs. That does sound great. We'll go with the Germans. +1 industry per population isn't too bad either. So yeah, the Germans it is. Okay. Other stuff. We have idle armies. That scout runner will go where? Let's move that guy down here first. And we have idle cities, so a sewer. We'll do what now? +1 stability per researcher. We do have 4, but we are not running into any stability issues right now, so we might as well just build more districts here. Question is, which districts and where to build them? '23, 34, 37. Yeah, I think we should be going with 37 here. Or maybe let's produce some more food first. So, are there any food tiles we want to settle? That would be a good food tile, plus... Well, it would actually be a better industry tile, honestly. But oh, let's go for food here. Okay, so a sewer is done. Memphis next. No, money is definitely not the way to go here. Let's just do... Let's just do more research quarters. Plus 12 research. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Oh, let's do that. Plus 12 research. Okay, any other idle cities? Yes, Nineveh is also idling. Okay, so we wanted to fill all of that with research quarters, but Nineveh doesn't really have a lot of industry yet, so maybe first fill out that industry slot back here. What's happening in the western two cities? Yasutarapura is doing what? Building farmers' quarters, and a sewer is still on its way to the alchemist workshop. Great. So, and turn it is.
The world gets larger, the cities expand, buildings reach higher, and roads stretch longer. And yet, the world gets smaller as bridges unite lands. Towns congest, and railroads bring distant goods to the doorstep. Anything seems possible in this wondrous future. Though as humankind grows, the planet itself appears to shrink.
Yeah, That's okay for me,
A
as long as
powerhouse
I
both
have
of
all the land.
industry and of political philosophy, though I hear it was a challenge to keep both the factories running and the workers happy.
Can you see that? That's the German Angkor down there. So, Builder Star, that's great. Iron Reserves. As a military's cultural affinity action is Iron Reserve. Select one of your cities and activate Iron Reserves to immediately raise a full militia army. Size of the army is determined by your current maximum number of units per army. Each militiaman raised consumes one population in the city where it spawned. Okay. And look at that. Our cities are looking pretty now. What are we researching? In the industrial era, but I'm still researching gunpowder warfare. Yeah, that's how we roll. Okay, so let's drop that dude into science. Let me. So that doesn't really do anything, right? That, however, would do stuff. Do we add pollution to the world? Hell yes, we will add pollution to the world. All the coking works it is. So let's build that where? Let's build that here, actually. Okay. 2 idle armies. Oh, that dude grabbed that outpost. That's nice. On to the next one, which would probably be here somewhere. Another idle army. Grab that outpost. Good job. Please move here. And let me see where we are going to settle that outpost here. 915. 322, that's okay. 915, 1017. Yeah, that's probably the best we can hope for. So 1017 it is. A sewer will do what? Produce more food. A sewer in general should just produce more food, I feel like. But anyway. Special districts first. Where do we put that? 60, that's 62. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, user Tarapura will place that where? 50, 52. $46.52. yeah, maybe we'll just no, we are placing it here first. So 52 here. And Agra will do the same. So let me see. Let's grab a nice industry tile. 43, 48. That might be best actually. Well, 61 would also be good, but I feel like that all of these tiles should be food tiles. So this one, and that one. Yeah, we are going with the 48 here. Okay, so we're going to be a heavy polluter, that's for sure. But you sometimes you just have to pollute the world in order to win and be the most famous culture. So I want to say it's not really on us.